Hi guys, I'm EVM and welcome to an exclusive preview of the before the reveal event. This is something we were told we couldn't do, and now we can, but we haven't got a lot of time. Behind me is the proper show car, show cars, there's several of them, and you can see this massive two-storey prancing horse above me. So you've already probably, or hopefully, seen the video with the full details, the full spec of the whole thing. This is just to have a look around the cars itself. Now, the reason why we're doing it this way is because it's such a disjointed affair. Ford have said we couldn't do this, then we could, then we couldn't, then we could. So that's why I've done it into two videos, basically. That's the kind of boring technical side of this car launch. This is the fun thing. Now, this is awesome for me because there's literally, you can see the other YouTubers behind me there. There's about half a dozen people doing this. So this is a very exclusive thing for this channel, and I can't thank Ford enough for this opportunity. It's brilliant. So let's have a look at the cars themselves in the usual manner I do, yeah, it's exciting. Okay, let's have a look at the front. Excuse anyone else that you're seeing that because this is a very busy time. This is the standard version. When I say standard, there's a GT over there, which I will show you in a second. Notice, no grille. This is a ground-up electric vehicle, so it doesn't need that. Under here, you can see the louvres, so that's active air, basically. It opens up to allow airflow through. Clearly, Mustang-inspired lights, although this isn't a Mustang, it is a Mustang-inspired car. You'll have the badge down there. You've got the, I think it's 19-inch wheels, is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Again, this is going to be disjointed because it's a last-minute affair. Now, if you want to get into the cars, you press this button right here, and the door opens. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to open it up yet, so I'm not going to touch the car. Black side sills, 19-inch wheels, and it's definitely got an I-Pace sort of profile. Which not necessarily a bad thing, but it doesn't quite suffer from the kind of angular back that the I-Pace does, although it does kind of have it. Now, this is something that's going to divide opinion in my opinion, and that is basically it's a rear Mustang Light arrangement in an SUV form. For me, SUV cars are never going to be the best looking in the world. However, this, in terms of other SUVs on the market, especially electric SUVs, I don't mind it actually. It's not bad at all. It's unique. They're taking a chance, basically. Some people will hate it, some people, I think, will quite like it, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. If you think it's good looking, that's all that matters. The prancing horse here has been it's elongated and made more trim, I guess, more ecological. It is an electric car after all. So yes, let's have a look around the side here. This one has the panoramic roof, which hopefully, if I can get inside the cars, I can show you. The charge port is here. If you push that, it will open up. I'm not sure if they'll allow us to do that quite yet. And body colour trim everywhere. I'm making this up as I go along. Apologies, guys, but you don't realise how rushed we are on this one. So yeah, this is a very, very brief look around the car, and this is pretty much how it's going to look like. I don't think there's any pre-production changes in terms of cosmetics. So. Yeah, this is it really. This is the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Now, let's go over there and look at the GT, because there are cosmetic differences with that. It's got a more aggressive front style splitter and bumper, and for me, this looks better than the standard version we just looked at. Okay, now, I'll just show you the front because you've seen the side and everything else. You can see there, this has got a definitive grille, even though it's not an actual grille, it's just a painted one, and the carbon splitter at the bottom there with the aero grille. So this, for me, looks much better. It's much more aggressive, much more Mustang, if you like, and that I like that. I do like that more, but that's only on the GT, which we haven't got the full specs for yet, and will be out in 2021. 3.5 seconds ish to 60, so it's going to be quick. It's clearly aimed at the Tesla Model 3 performance. You see Nikki from Transport Evolved over there. I won't interrupt her because that would be rude. He is in the car, so that's a good thing. That means I can get in the car when it's my turn. So right, I'll pause now and come back in a second. When I said there were going to be 200 or 300 places in this sweltering aircraft hangar, there's actually going to be 700. This is going to be a sweat box. Now I'm just waiting for a couple of people to move out of the way because I don't want to disturb them, and then I'll show you the interior. Right, got access to the boot. Basically, you press this button under here, and it self opens up, decent sized boot. I would say that is similar size to the I-Pace. So that's not too bad. And then when you're done, you just press that button up there. It self-closes, which is fairly standard stuff, but looks ace on camera, doesn't it? How cool is that? Right, I'm going to have a look at the inside once that is vacated, which it is. You've got 75 and 99 kilowatt hour battery versions. Both are available in rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. So it's unlike Tesla, where it's rear-wheel drive only for the lower end and all-wheel drive for the top end. You have a choice. 8-year warranty, 100,000 miles on the battery, and you also get proper thermal battery management. It's a ground-up electric vehicle. It's not a chassis conversion or anything like that, which I cannot stress how important that is. That is a really big thing, and I'm glad Ford have done it. So, yes, it's a big deal, is that for me. The GT behind me, we don't know the full specs for that. That will do 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds. I think I might have mentioned that one. The normal versions, if you like, rear-wheel drive, it's just under 8 seconds to 60. And for the all-wheel drive, it's just under 7 seconds to 60. Okay, I have access to the interior now. And if you want to get in, you press a button. Door unlocks. And then you get out like that. This is the rear. It's pretty decent space, but it's not, you can have a cavernous, I wouldn't call it that. I would say it's very comparable to the I-Pace. The seats are pushed very far back, so there's more space than that in reality. Let me just close this. Let's have a look now. Only got one chance, don't blow it. Right, we have the speedo display, of course. Range in kilometres, that's obviously going to be miles for Britain. Similar Mustang things you will spot if you're a Mustang fan. Now here, this is something that's probably going to scream, that's nicked from Tesla. But actually, if it's the best thing for it, why is that a bad thing? And, look, an actual physical turny knobby thingy, which is exactly what I want when I'm driving. I don't have to look down at this to then, look back there and keep doing this just so I can find things. If I just want to do simple things like turn the volume up, I can do that. There's various other menus here. This is a pre-production car, so it's close to what it looks like, but it's not the full finished product. Very responsive touchscreen. I'm not sure how much I can do because they're literally preparing for a worldwide launch here. But yeah, they've got these kind of cards that come out. The back, I think, is magnesium and feels really solid. This bit here is, this fabric, they're speakers. And yes, this is a nice place to be. You've got a wireless charging mat there that you probably can't make out, and apologies for that. USB-C, USB normal. Gear selector, of course, park, reverse, neutral, drive, handbrake. And you've got this here, which comes back for some storage. There we go. It's quite deep. And it has a 12-volt adapter there. There's the key, in case you're wondering. I don't think it's anything different, it's just a Ford one. And you've got a bit of storage underneath here. You can't get my leg out of the way. A bit of storage underneath there. I guess you put your phone there and various other junk underneath there. Apologies for the poor light conditions. There really is nothing you can do about that. So yeah, that's quite nice stuff. There we go, that's a bit stiff. Glove box, okay size, I'll say at best. And the door, let's have a look at the door. You have all the pretty much Ford standard fare here. Floating speaker, I like that. And that's how you open the door from the interior. Right, I'm taking up some space for other YouTubers, so I'm going to get away now. That is the interior once more. I'm going to vacate the area. But yes, this is exciting stuff, guys. You see the handle there? Press that button. Pops open, or it should do. There you go. And you pull that. That's how you get in and out. Oh my word, I am red hot filming under this pressure, under this heat in Los Angeles. Ooh. I'm still hungover from the night before. Free bars are a very bad idea, I found. But ultimately, this is an amazing event, so I can't wait until it all kicks off. Because 700 people in an aircraft hangar with Idris Elba hosting, that's the big screen over there. This is going to be fun, and I'm going to enjoy it, even though I'll be spending half of it editing afterwards. So I'm not sure how it's going to play out. A few things I will say is that this looks better in the flesh than it does on camera, the rear especially. Again, it's an SUV. For me, that's not a fantastically good looking vehicle, no matter what car it is. But I do like this. I'm going to show you the frunk now. The engineers have got it open for us. Thank you, sir. Here we go. Now this is a very deep frunk, and it's got a little plug at the bottom. which basically means that you can put stuff in there and then drain it out afterwards, which is a genius idea. I love that idea. You can fill it full of ice, put your drinks in there, and all the ice will just melt and come out the hole at the bottom. It's brilliant. Why has nobody thought of that before in the last, I don't know, 50 years of car ownership? Good size is that, so if you add that to the boot, there's actually a lot of storage space in here. So, what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Right, I'm going to come offline now, guys. I'll see you in a second. For me, it's probably going to be skipping forward an hour, and it's going to be very noisy, but hopefully good fun. I must admit, I am absolutely astonished I'm here, but I'm loving it. This is a big deal for this channel. This is a big deal for me. Thank you to everyone, really, seriously, thank you to everyone that has helped this channel get to where it has. I'm still small. I still have an imposter syndrome going on here because I'm not entirely sure why I'm here. But yeah, ultimately, this whole event is possible for you because of you guys watching it. The engagement is high. That is a good thing, apparently, whatever it means. Fingers crossed it will be the last one because I like free holidays. Now, if you want to know the full technical details, that is in another video. To stop this being immensely long, and because it's such a last-minute filming thing, I've split it into 2 videos. As I said, this is so rushed from our point of view. You just have to accept it. It's what it is. And there we go. I'm not sure if there's anything else I've missed. Yeah, this has been great fun, and I'm looking forward to tonight. There's a band over there. You can't quite see them, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I'm buzzing right now, even though I've had nothing to eat for many hours due to being hungover. Oh, hey, dress rehearsal time. I think we're going to get kicked out. Right, guys, I forgot to do an outro because we got kicked out of there, so thanks for watching. They're practicing singing, so apologies for the noise, but yes, I'm going to have fun now. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, the other video will have a lot more detail about the car itself. So, oh, there you go. They're the different colours that you can get the Mustang in. And I've just had a chat with, in fact, a few of us, with Mr. Ford himself. A very, very rare interview, apparently. He almost never does them. And I have just talked to Mr. Ford. Bill Ford. I'm not sure I should call him that, but yeah, William Ford. This whole process is just astonishing. I am absolutely blown over by everything Ford have done for me. So a big thank you to Ford, and a big thank you to everyone that's watching. So bye, and I'll see you soon.